Now, before we get into today's video, if you're new to the channel or returning and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and smash that before we get into today's adventure. Now, we are getting into the summer celebration, so I'm trying to set a small little fun goal for my channel, trying to get our way up to 200 subscribers before August 7th. That is when this current festival ends, so we're gonna see if we can build the channel up. So if you guys are here, you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and smash that, help me build up. Let's go ahead and get inside the park. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another adventure. Now today we're back at Dollywood. We're going to be taking a deeper look into the Summer Celebration Festival. Going to be looking at some of the other food options, some of the new shows. So if you guys want to, stick around, follow me. I'll see you in the park. Alright guys, we are in the park. Then we're going to first head up. We're going to check out and see if there's a huge line for the Gazillion Bubble Show. I think the last showing of the day for that is going to be 4 p.m. and it's just about 3:30. So let's go ahead and make our way up there and see if we can't catch a showing in that new show. Here a little early in the park, you can see there's quite a bit of crowds. There's usually a pretty congested little section of the park there. Everybody wants to get up under the new kite walkway. Always looks good, especially when the wind's blowing. You see all the little kite tails flowing. See people already cooling off underneath the water hose fountain here in the middle of Market Square. And currently looks like they might just now be letting into the show. Let's go up here and see how much room is left for it. Okay, so I think change of plans. We're not going to watch the Bubble Show today. Might bring the little ones back and go ahead and save that show so that we can watch that one with the kids. Looks like something they might actually get into, and theater's a little bit packed for this last showing for today. So we're going to skip it and go do something else. Heading across the bridge over here in the Jukebox Junction, you can see that the Hydro Jive show is out. I think they just did the wave part, so it's getting right to the tail end of it. Now they get the kids out playing in the water here. I do believe they do this after each one of their performances. They'll invite the kids out, let them play here in the water, throw some beach balls around. Cool little interactive show that they got here. But with that, I think we're going to backtrack. We're going to go ahead and take a look and see if Lightning Rod has a long wait. Check out that single rider line. And after that, we might go try some of these new food options. Honestly, not even surprised. Bummer. Alright, off to the next stop then. Because it just might be one of these kind of days. Even the River Rampage is currently down for a little bit. Let's go ahead and make our way up to our next stop then, and I guess grab a bite to eat since all the rides are down on this little section. Okay, that's what I get for not actually reading signs. I don't think it's temporarily down. I think River Rampage is going to be down for the entire day. But if you're ever curious as what makes the rapids and what the hills look like, you can see here they've got the large piece of wood, got a metal slope there to create one of the hills. A little further down they've got pieces of wood set up, that way they have the bumps in the water, create the wake, so that way you get splashed as you're going around. So would this be called Concrete Rampage since there's no actual river now? Got a new ride where you just run through the track here and kick up some water, hopefully you get wet. Alright, now down here on my favorite little side path, we are working our way into the country fair. On the last go around, I do believe we missed one of the new menu items, that Melon Delight. We're gonna pop by, we're gonna get, or see that, we might even get that, who knows. But we're gonna go see what that looks like on the menu, see what it costs, and see what actually is inside of it, because I'm really not sure what the ingredients are. Now, over here at Blue Ribbon Cones is where they serve the Melon Delight. Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's not. They have one little sign here for it. It is $6.99. There's gonna be a watermelon fruity soft serve, And I believe those are chocolate pieces, and not sure what the green stuff on the bottom is, but we may have to get this so that we can find out. Now here we have grabbed the open-faced grilled cheese from the Iron Horse Pizza. It'll be kind of hard to get a good review on it. Got a lot of music playing in the background that might hit us with copyright, but let's dig in and see what this is going to be like. Now we are going to be trying a few of the items today that do not require a tasting pass, things that are going to be a little bit on the cheaper side that we would normally just pay with actual money and use our pass holder discount on. Now this, even after our diamond discount, it was only $4.47, so very affordable. You get 2 pieces, looks like a giant piece of bread cut in half, covered in cheese. Dig in and see what it's like. Buttery, very light. Not sure what cheese they use on it, but it's pretty good. Very cheap too, so for your money, good bang for your buck. Try the open-faced grilled cheese up here at Iron Horse Pizza, and I'll catch you guys after we get done. While we enjoy our food, you can see over here they are getting old Klondike Katie ready to take off, shoveling some coal in there. You can see it is a full train. People are ready to go. I know I can't probably play most of this music, but up here at Iron Horse, they got some jams going while you munching out. So if you want to eat and hear some tunes, come up here and grab you a bite to eat. I'm rocking out while I'm getting this cheesy toast. Alright guys, we just finished up there at Iron Horse Pizza. That open-faced grilled cheese was awesome. For the money, very affordable. Something that I probably wouldn't use my tasting pass for. It is an option you can use it for, but being as cheap as it is, even without a discount, it's only like 5 something. So I'd probably just spend some actual money on it. If you have a gold or diamond pass, use that because you get a nice little discount. Now, I believe we're gonna head up and around. We're gonna go to the top of the park, maybe try to get a ride or two in, and then come back down. There behind me, we're gonna try to get the deep fried corn cob, whatever that thing is. Just something that intrigues me, and we're gonna give it a try this go around. Oh, got the good old banana chairs hanging out with us. Well, if it's as hot on my hand as it will be on your back, those are not going to be the greatest things because there is no cover. Those things are right in the sun and they'll get pretty toasty. Now, the other thing that I missed on the last video, right up here at the Hickory House Barbecue, going here, you can see they have 2 different things. They brought back the smoked chicken wings and they have a sausage roll. Both the same price. I think it's one of those things, they have such small signage for those new festival food items in certain places that it's hard to tell who has them. I think they should at least throw them up on the big menu board so everybody can see them from a far distance, because without walking right up, you can't tell that those were even there. Alright, I think we're going to break the heat up here with a ride on the Blazing Fury. It's saying 5 minutes. Let's see how long it takes. Alright guys, we just finished up with Blazing Fury. Always a classic, always a favorite. Now honestly, I would say, with that one not being too much of a highly thrill ride, I'd almost just say ride that one in the front. I forget how much you can actually see the track, see what's coming, and it's just enjoyable. You get to see all the scenery, and so that one I definitely suggest get on the front row. Other than most coasters, I say instantly go to the back. Now I think we're gonna do one more ride before we head up and possibly grab another food item. But we're gonna go ahead and make our next one the Wild Eagle. You can see it taking off up there. Hear that Dolly music playing in the background, and then right up here, this is where you're gonna find that test seat. You need to figure out if you're big enough, small enough for it. You got that there for your options. If you're here and you're coming to ride the Wild Eagle, this is what you want the queue line to look like. Just a straight walk on. It literally is going to be a walk on. You can see here they've got the entrance as a little wash station right after you get out of the bubbles. But this right here is the section we didn't see actually operating the other day. See, this is the kid little pool here where they load it full of foam. Now you can see in the bigger section here, the foam gets a lot higher.
Have fun! Our reminder, nobody knows. The foam zone is a perfect place to
bubbles on the bigger side can get really crazy. See an old mystery mine as we're crossing under here. I think from here we're going to take us a little walk back into Wildwood Grove, make it all the way to the back section there, and hopefully Dragonflyer is not a long line. I'd like to catch a ride on that since it's been a little bit of time. Then we're going to loop back around and maybe grab one of the ears of corn, a little deep fried corn. That's about the only other thing that I can think that I really want to grab today, besides possibly the new funnel cake. Not 100%, but it looks like they have broke up even more of the ground over here. And when I was on Wild Eagle, we're gonna go all the way back here in the back and see if we can't get a look at it. But I'm pretty sure they were doing a lot of construction over here in this little corner section again. I'll tell you what though, it is hot out. This might be a week that might be better suited for splash country the way it's been temperature wise, because I am melting. That's a good thing if they're gonna have anything open up on a hot day like today. Dip and dive stand is the one to do it. We're gonna take a little tiny walk right over here. I'm gonna extend my tripod up and see if we can't take a little look over the fence here. We're gonna wait. It says 15 minutes, but with that line building up, I'm gonna go ahead and push it more towards about a 25, almost 30-minute wait. Now, unfortunately, Dragonflyer was a little bit too long of a line for me to want to stand by myself in the heat. So we're gonna back our way, go to the front of the park again, and see if we can't either maybe get on lightning rod. Don't know if it's back up. If not, we're gonna go get some more food. Alright, now I think next on the agenda is we're going to go ahead and circle all the way around, and that new Liquid Beach show is about to start in about 15 minutes, so we're going to see if we can't make it there before that starts. And just for frame of reference, we are over in Timber Canyon, and we've got to make it all the way over into the Market Square area. Let's see if we can do it. And also, if you come into the park a little bit later in the afternoon, there's also a good time that you can be able to grab a picture in front of the Dollywood sign. Currently we are just outside of 5 o'clock to give you kind of that frame of reference of a time that you could come in if you were just looking to take some good photo ops. Later in the afternoon seems to be the time for that, because even over here in the Kite Sky Walkway, it's looking a lot more thinned out than when we first walked in here a couple hours ago. Alright, we are just about over here to the section that the Liquid Beach should be performing. It is 5:06, so if you walk at Brian's speed, then you should get here in no time. Not a huge park, so it doesn't take a long time to get around. If you're not just casually strolling, you should make it around to most parts of it pretty quick. You can see they've even got some of the instruments already getting set up here, getting ready to go. And we're gonna sit here and relax. You can see the guys that are actually in the show right there behind me. So let's hang out here in the shade for a moment until the show starts.
Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Pass going backwards. Here we go. Yeah. We'd like to welcome you out of Dollywood. You probably don't know it, but most certainly you should. Yeah. You keep the park pretty, but that's not our only feat. Together we're examining this called the Liquid Beach. With his son and with his daughter. Gotta fix it right away, gotta use the right tool. If we do our job correct, then we'll keep you nice and cool. I like this. I take care of plants with both leaves and flowers. Making things grow is one of my superpowers. I'm a gardener, not afraid to get a little dirty. I see you ladies out there and want to get flirty. Aye. I wasn't done. Yay! Hey! That's more like it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for visiting our show today. Together we are the Liquid B. Now, if you want to stop by, say hi, you can take pictures if you want to, more than welcome to. Just make sure your camera is sideways for landscape mode. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Dollywood.
Now you can see when they kick that water on, it flows and it really goes. You can see this whole section of the park is completely soaked. Almost gonna say that's the, actually no, guarantee that's the best place to get soaked and cooled off. If you're here in the park, just come right here. No need for a water ride. Alright guys, we just finished up watching the Liquid Beach show. Really cool show there in Market Square. They play a bunch of covers of some really popular songs. They have like trash cans out. They do the PVC pipe little tubing for a drum set thing. So if you get a chance and you're down in Market Square at the correct time, give that show a watch. It is really neat. Got some cool music on it and something a little different. Something you don't get to see every day here.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright guys, now the next option we are getting into here is the deep fried corn. Alright guys, now we are about to dip into the deep fried corn, and as you can see, it is literally just corn that has been breaded and deep fried. We're gonna dip in here and see what it tastes like. Ooh, it's hot. Oh no, it kind of tastes like corn and a hush puppy mix. Alright guys, we've got a couple bites into the corn so far. The corn part's real good, it's just the breading is real hard to stay on. You can see mine's kind of flopping off here. Not the biggest fan of the taste of the breading. With the corn itself, it's savory, it's buttery, really warm on a day like today. Well, not your best option, but it still tastes pretty good. This is also going to be one of the tasting options that I would say do not use the pass on. On the menu it stands at $4.99. With a discount it's below $5. Without a discount you're just paying $5 and some change, so it's really not worth that tick off of a mark off of your ticket, when you can also get 5 things that are $10 or more and really get the best bang for your buck. So things like the street corn, the drinks, maybe go ahead and just opt paying actual money for, and if you have a diamond or gold pass, definitely apply your discount because it does work on these items. Oh, with the deep fried corn I do like it. I think I like the corn better than I do the breading half of things. It's got a good taste to it. The breading's got a little bit of a spice on it. They do give you a little side cup of ranch here, but the corn itself is nice and buttery. It's really hot. Alright guys, we just finished up with the deep fried corn. Wasn't bad. I like the corn part on the inside better than I do the breading. It had a little bit of a spice to it, and it was really difficult to keep it on my piece of corn. I don't know if that happens for everybody or not, but I think now we're just gonna make our way slowly to the front of the park and go ahead and call it a day. Now on our next visit, we're gonna stop right here. We're gonna try out the fried fish and hush puppies, and then we're gonna bounce right back here and we're gonna do that new s'mores funnel cake. The funnel cake one should be interesting. It's gonna be extremely messy, and me having the long beard, I'm gonna need a bib or something because it is going to be a disaster trying to eat that. On our way out, as you're coming around the front, it's not too crowded on this half of things anymore. That might change in just a couple hours as it gets closer to night. People are gonna start coming back into the park to get towards the drone and fireworks show. One of these days we're gonna come back and actually watch that show. Just a little bit on the later side, and it's hot. We're ready to go home. Alright guys, now with that we are wrapping up the day here at Dollywood. We popped in, we tried 2 new food items. We checked out that open face grilled cheese, which was really good. Tasted a little bit more of the butter on the bread due to it sitting there than I did the cheese side, but still really good. And then we also grabbed that deep fried corn, which was a good item. The breading was a little difficult to stay on the corn itself. It had a cool little spice to it, but other than that, Two really good food items. They were both on the cheaper side. They run $4.99 off the menu. With your Diamond or Gold Pass, you do get a discount on those. If not, it's just gonna run you a little over $5 and change. So if you're here, you grab a tasting pass. Those may be a few of the items, including the drinks that you may want to avoid using a punch on. Since some of the other food items normally range around the $10, $11 range, those are gonna give you the better bang for your buck. Now, if you did make it to this point of the video, do remember we're gonna try to get to 200 subscribers on the channel before the summer festival ends on August 7th. And if by chance we do get that and surpass it by a decent amount, we may even go ahead and throw down our first giveaway. Jump inside the park here, get a couple Dollywood souvenirs, and give it to one of you random subscribers. So continue to hit that subscribe button, help us pass our 200 mark, and I will see you guys on the next adventure. Peace.